Alright guys, let's make some tofu donuts. For this experiment, we're using a basic pancake mix and medium firm tofu. And first, we have to drain the tofu. By the way, I just want to say up front that this isn't meant to be a healthier donut. It's just a cool idea I wanted to try, and I love regular donuts too. Alright, so the next thing we have to do is mash up the tofu. I ended up throwing it in the food processor to get the right consistency. Turns out soft tofu would be better for this recipe, but it works fine with firm too. The food processor turned out fine. So now I'm going to combine the pancake mix and the blended up tofu. You can use, store-bought pancake mix or just make your own like I did. Pretty easy. I also ended up making a chocolate ganache with this recipe to drizzle on top of the donut. So I just melted butter and chocolate, and that ended up being great. So now I'm gonna roll the donuts on a floured surface. And this is a really fun and kind of sticky project. I really like doing this. It totally works. This took a little bit of practice, but I eventually got it down. You just have to squeeze the two ends together and you have your donut. I played with making these different sizes in this experiment, and I'll tell you now that the smaller ones actually worked out a little bit better, but they all were delicious. I also want to let you know that these donuts last in the fridge for about 3 to 4 days, and they're not really great on the counter. All right, let's fry. So I'm using a nonstick pan and vegetable oil for this, and I cooked 1 to 2 donuts at a time. And when they were finished, I let them drain on a wire rack so that they wouldn't get soggy. And I also covered them in a cinnamon sugar mix. This is my favorite donut flavor. Sorry if I'm kind of boring, but it worked out really well. It stuck right to the donuts right after frying, and it was delicious. And that's about it. Pretty easy and filling. Again, I'm a huge fan of regular donuts too. I would never trade these for regular ones, but I like that these are a more filling breakfast option. Why not? So after they're done cooking, I drizzled the chocolate on, and I tried to make it pretty with this bottle, but it wasn't cooperating, so I ended up switching to a spoon. I mean, you really can't go wrong with chocolate, so whatever works for you, it'll be delicious. All right, would you make these? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out. Bye.